Another makeup inspired day, another die to roll. We are doing another inspired makeup today and we will be looking at Cruella De Vil. She is the villain from the movie 101 Dalmatians, and she is kind of a iconic villain, if I should say it so myself. The movie itself came out in 1961 and is about this villain Cruella who wants to kill a lot of Dalmatians to get the fur to make a nice coat for herself. She simply wants to kill the dogs to get the fur. So she's really one of the more unpopular, I guess, or more evil villains that we see in Disney movies, because she actually is going to kill someone and use them for her own gain. So that's kind of why, that's not definitely why I'm going to do her like as an inspired look, but I just think she has a very iconic look. There has also been a lot of movies after the first one, like we have 102, or we have, I think there's also like spin-off series or stuff. I'm very sure I've seen a lot of other stuff too, and also of course the new movie that's just called Cruella. So she is a popular villain, she is a evil villain, and we will be looking into her look a bit today. I will be doing a makeup look on my face, not like a costume. There won't be any hair done or costume put on or anything. It's just the makeup inspired by this person, this thing, this something. That's kind of what this series is about. And as I said before, Cruella is today. And we have like 4 main colors that we will get into. So she has this iconic, I'm saying iconic a lot in this video, you'll just have to deal with it. It is very iconic, all of it. Her hair is iconic. It is black and white in a very wild way, I would say. So we will have to use black and white. And then we have the green and the red. These are not as like easy to see, I guess, but her eyes and the pearls she has like her earrings, they are green. And then her lips and her gloves that she always wears, of course she wears her lips, she always wears her gloves, and her lips are red. So we will use those 4 colors, black, white, green and red. And I guess we should just get into the actual look. Usually what I start with is a primer, and I have this one right here. It is a bit hard to see, but I will just put a picture up of it too. This is the Fix and Rogue Hydra Matte Pore Correct Velvet Cream, and I use this as a primer usually for all of my face to make sure it's moisturized and ready to have makeup put on it. But right now I just showered recently, so I already put on like a normal cream on my face, so that kind of counts as the same. You don't really need a primer if you already have a hydrated face, so I won't be using it now. I just wanted to tell you that you could use it if you kind of need it. So that's kind of what you could choose to do. But I have already done that, so instead I will take my beauty blender here, and I will take my concealer. This is the one I use right now because I'm trying it out. This is the Tarte Shape Tape. I don't know why I had to kind of say that out loud. I had to read the bottle to remember that. I don't know why. This is kind of an, again, iconic concealer, so I don't know why I kind of forgot the name. Nonetheless, this is the one I will be going into, and if you see me looking like here, or if you see me looking down here, that's because I have like my mirrors here, so I can actually see what I'm doing. But I will just be using the concealer where I think I need it, so especially like under my eyes and on like everything that I just want to be gone, which is pretty much all of my face today. So we will just use a lot of it pretty much everywhere. Now now, after putting on my concealer and like blending it in with my blending sponge, this one has no name, by the way, it's just something I bought a while ago, and I don't have like the casing for it, so I really don't know what it's called. But after that we will go in with a powder. I usually just use a powder. I don't use like any big like foundation in the daytime normally in my usual day, so I usually just use this, and this is the Manhattan Clear Face 2-in-1 powder and makeup in the color 77 Natural. And this I kind of just smear all over my face. It has the sponge already, and some people say you shouldn't use the sponge that it comes with, but I find it applies it better for me, because I don't really care so much about that nice look. I was just about to say, I really just needed to cover my face and my imperfections, so that's why I still use this. It works just fine for me, and you don't have to buy any expensive brushes just to put on powder if you don't want to, or if you don't have the money. So just use what you can, and that's actually pretty fine. And I just take this and, well, dab it all over the face, swipe it all over the face. The face is all done, and I think I will go. I was thinking about actually taking the brows. Usually she has like really dark brows. I do have kind of dark brows, but I also want this to look kind of good at least. I already colored my brows today, so they are pretty dark. They are dark enough to match my hair color, that is, so I don't think I will make them black, because that will just look absolutely horrible on me. So I will choose not to do that and just go on to the eyes. I think I will be using the red and the green on the eyes. So if we're making a green outline and then putting the red on just like on top, then I think that will be just great. And I don't think I have that bright of a green. Let me just see what I actually got here. No. I found some greens, not vegetables, but green colors and red colors, because we will be using both. I have a very light green in this palette right here. You can see there, that's perhaps the color that she uses, I think. But I also have like a green bluish color here. I'm not really sure which one would fit the best, because I also have a dark one. So I am not really sure. Let me just see what she has like. Yeah, it's not like she has, in some of the shots she has like really light green, and in others she has a darker one. And if I go for the darker one, I actually have it in the palette I was going to use. This is the Revolution Makeup. Yes, you can see something. Especially yourself, you could just see yourself. Roxxsaurus Ride or Die palette, and this is her palette. And in here, if I open this up again, we have like these colors. So this green is actually the one she uses in some of these shots. And then I was thinking of taking the red and then perhaps the shimmery kind of reddish, just to help it all along a little, I guess. So if we start with just putting a little like red on only on the top, and then the green for like the rest, and then some red shimmer, I think that would look great. I'm not really sure yet, but we will figure it out. I will use the Nilensure Eye Primer first, just to make sure it actually sticks throughout the day. So just give me a second here. And I'll just take this and kind of blend it on, I guess. Put it on my eyelids, and then we will let it dry for a second. So while this dries, I will go and like find the colors we will use, I guess. And then we're ready to go. So we will go into first the color Ariel here and put it on, as I said, just in the middle. When we have done that, I will go into the green. This is called Draco down here. And as I said, we will just take it like on the edge and above the red color. And then put the red shimmer that's called Cranberry in here, this one, this beautiful red shimmer. And we will use that just to put on some extra pizzazz, I guess. So I will do that now. I think it's easier for me to just shut up and show it. instead of doing much more, so I'll do that. So it does look kind of harsh right now. Afterwards I will just kind of clean up the lines. And by the way, I use the H&M brush here for my eyes. So I have a blending brush in one end and I have like a, I don't know what this is called, a stipple brush, like just a short one that I usually use to like line, just to get the green going all the way around the eyes. And this one is my e.l.f. professional eyeshadow brush that I just use to pat the color kind of down. You can see there is a lot of color on here already, and I think it's going to be good. I just need to clean it up a bit. I will just put the, I said the cranberry like shimmer on top of the red here, and then I will use some of my powder again to just clean up in here, because you can see I am very messy. So it is kind of green in here, that's not what I want. I wanted to just pop on the eyes, so if we use that to clean up, then we will put out the shimmer afterwards. We got the shimmer on, so now I will go into my mascara. This is the Maybelline New York, the Colossal Volume Express Mascara. And I will just give like a generous layer on both eyes here. And sorry, I just looked outside. My boyfriend just came home, so I got a bit distracted. Good, and then we will put on the eyeliner. I have one right here, if I can find it. This, this is the Chanel Paris, still a waterproof, so there's like a waterproof eye kohl, I guess, for the like inside. So I'll just put that on to make it look like I have very dark lashes from the root. And then I will just take like my cotton bud here and I will clean it a bit, because I am so good at putting on mascara apparently that I can put it underneath my eyes. And that is what we will be doing for the eyes. So for the lips, I was thinking we would do the black and white part. And the reason I haven't done anything to my face is like because she has a very pale face already, like she doesn't have any color to her face, so that's why I have also chosen to do that. But otherwise we will just keep it like this. And then we will go into, as I said, the black and the white. I don't have any like lipsticks in that color, so we will go into these two. These are just eyeliners, but for a look, they can do the trick. So we have the W7 King Kohl in black, and I don't even know what this is. Is there anything on it? This is the Gosh Kohl eyeliner in white. So I think we will do a half-half actually. So I'll just draw like in the middle here, and then we will fill it in. This is actually the finished look. We have the hair that's like half black, half white on the lips. It does look a bit fun right now, but that's because, again, this color is not really meant as a lipstick. It is more like it's an eyeliner, so it's not meant for the lips. That's why this white looks not so good, but the black does, because the pigment in this doesn't really stick. It's not meant to stick on the lips. That is why. But nonetheless, I think it's really fun actually. I don't know why I kind of like this lip. I wish if the white were whiter, I would really like it. And the eyes are also really pretty. I'll just see if I can get all up in here so you can really see them. Like, I find it quite nice. I'm not sure if you could actually see anything right there, but I will take some pictures for you too anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Now, if there's anything else you would like me to kind of be inspired by, to make a makeup look by, then you can just tell me in the comments down below, and I will try to do it if I think I can. It is definitely a fun and challenging and really entertaining thing to do. So I will keep on doing it for a while until I get sick of it. I hope you guys enjoy it too. And if you did, you could choose to give this video a thumbs up. You can choose to subscribe to stay for future videos, or ring the bell to get notified whenever I upload something. And I just hope you all have a happy life, one day at a time.